Good morning, good morning, good morning. I thought I'd just loiter about a minute at the top of this hill and wait for you to catch up with me. As you can see, I am on Fleetwood seafront, and that's the marine hall, the big white dome at the back of me, and the YMCA swimming baths. And I'm actually standing right at the side of the newly restored Mount Pavilion, and doesn't that look lovely? And the sun is kind of there, so it's all squinty like that at the minute. So I'm all of a squinty faced, but it's lovely. I've done really well. I've walked to the top of a hill quite early on a Monday morning. Morning doesn't. Which is an achievement for me in itself. And this morning we're in Fleetwood, and we're going to be making some videos for the Visit FYLDE Coast channel for this week. So if you were to go in that direction, you would arrive at the seafront where the morning Eric, where the lighthouses are. And if you were to go in that direction, around there, that way, you would eventually end up back at Cleveland's, because of course Fleetwood is a peninsula. Right, I'm going to turn this round and then we can look at the view, because it's a bit disorientating trying to show you backwards. Just a second. Right, so that's what I'm actually looking at. So this, where the mount is the spot where Sir Peter Flesk of Fleetwood put my teeth in. Sir Peter Hesketh Fleetwood came to stand with his mate Decimus Burton, the architect, and they planned out the Victorian town of Fleetwood from here. And if you could see, for all these trees and all this stuff at the back of here, good morning everybody, can you just see the wind turbine just gently twirling in the distance? If you could see around the back of here, all these streets in Fleetwood radiate in a kind of a half cartwheel arrangement. And this is the gardens that have been restored recently, and they look absolutely beautiful. We did a walk through last year as they were finishing it off. So on a more sunny day, we will make a return journey. So the wind turbine that you can see just over there, right in the centre of shot right now, that's actually at the sewage works. Yes, it's very glamorous, but somebody's got to do it. That's the sewage works at Jamieson Road. So where that is there is the estuary of the River Wyre. So that is kind of, if you were to drive in a circle around the outer perimeter of the water, round in that direction, you would come past Affinity and Asda and all that kind of stuff, and you would wind up here. So I thought we would take a little walk. Good morning Fleetwood J, I'm in your neck of the woods today. I thought we would take a little walk round the esplanade and seafront and see what's happening on this lovely day. So we're going to go this way, but it's such a lovely view from up here. I'll show you the view before we descend to a lower level. So when did you last come to Fleetwood? When did you last? Fleetwood J is 5 minutes from me. Just a point while we're talking about it. Can you see this pole here? And there's a camera in the middle of it there. You can actually get the view from that camera on the Visit FYLDE Coast website. So there's one from the beach and there's one from that camera, so you can actually look at exactly what we're looking at now online from your home, but not now. Wait until we've finished. So we'll go down this way and cross the road, and we'll go through the marine gardens to the seafront, and we'll have a little walk round. So you can see the marine boating lake there. If I just wiggle a little bit out of the way of that bush, right, you can just see the bridge about there. Well, that's over the little boating lake. That orange blob that you can see is the lifeboat gadgety thing that the students use at the nautical college to learn how to rescue themselves when they have a catastrophe. And if you see that chugging round the little boating lake, it's right cute. It's like a little bathtub. And obviously they've got to learn how to get themselves out of dire straits. So that's what they do, that's where they practice. You can see the beach huts. Oh, Jane Kelt, one of our regular viewers, is in Blackpool this week. She sent me some photos of her super duper new seaside bag that she got. Oh, look at Mr. Magpie. He's ferreting in the plants that she got from our Seaside Emporium. So she's on holiday this week. She's having a lovely time. Lovely time in Cleveland. So these are the shelters that were restored as part of the restoration of the gardens. I just observing on my way past, all the glass was replaced. We had this conversation about the clock shelter in Cleveland, and wouldn't you know it, they don't rest, do they, until they've smashed them all. It's everywhere you go, there's always got to be one, and that's the mount from down here. It's a lovely building, and that's, I'm not quite sure the exact date of it, but if you look on our Visit Fleetwood website, there's a full article about that and some old photos of it and all interesting stuff. But it dates back to about 19 blob. That's technical, that. So this is Marine Gardens and Marine Hall. So if you're eagle-eyed, you might observe that the top of the dome is now glass, whereas for a long time it was painted, apparently, or it might have been wood or something. And that was restored, and from inside it's ever so nice. It's all proper light stained glass. Nice building. It's ever so warm. I've been watching the weather forecast this week, and it's been kind of hit and miss. Bill says the last time he came to Fleetwood was about 2 years ago when his wife was alive. I'm sure she'd have enjoyed it today, Bill. The weather forecast has been a bit hit and miss, and it's not being able to make his mind up whether it wanted to be sort of grey cloud or sunshine or what. So I thought, I'll go prepared for all eventualities. I've got a little folding, right thin Mac thing, because I'm a bit nesh, you know, as we say in Yorkshire. I'm a bit nesh, and I didn't want to catch a chill. I mean, it is only June after all. We've only just turned the central heating off, but it's really warm. It's lovely. I've had to take my cardigan off. It's wrapped around my waist. And this is Fleetwood seafront. Isn't that lovely? This is Marine Beach. This is what's classed as a bathing beach. So you're not allowed to take dogs on here in summer. Can you see all these seagulls here on the water? I don't know whether there's something blooming in the sea. I don't know whether anybody can answer this question. But for the last few days, it's been like that up at Cleveland. There's been sort of hundreds of seagulls all in one spot, as if they're eating something that's particularly blooming. So that's the little cafe, and this is where we've come from. Buffering awake. Right, we better go back this way then. We'll go back this way and we'll walk round the front of the Marine Hall. I can't wait for 5G internet to come to this neck of the woods, because it's a nightmare when you try to do something live. That little wheel starts going round and you've had it. Is that better? Is that a better a better reception. We'll go around the front wall. So Marine Hall, I don't know what it was built as originally, if I'm honest. I think it probably, yeah, that's better. I think it was probably a entertainment place, which of course it still is today. And these pine trees are the sort that grow at the seaside. But you've got to make sure that you get the right one, or otherwise you've got dead pine trees. So inside there's a really big stage, and they do all kinds of different events and things. And this is an outside staging area arrangement thing. So people can perform on here, and they do. And then they've kind of got all this as an amphitheatre, so people can sit on this grass and sit on the banking at the back, and you've got a sort of a little bowl shape for people to perform. Right, we'll go up here and see what's to do. So here we go, Jane on the stage. Are you ready? Ta-da! That's the nearest you'll get. Me on the stage. I don't think so. So this is what they do. They have different shows. Bon Jovi, Beatles, Buckins, etc. Somewhere to sit a while and part your bum. Yeah, the birds, that's goldfinches. Hi!
I'm Fleetwood J.
Sorry?
I'm Fleetwood J.
Hiya! Fleetwood J, this is Fleetwood J that's been talking to us. I reckon he's come out looking to see if he can be famous on film. Nice to meet you.
Take care.
There you go, you see. 5 minutes of fame and fortune. We'll have another look at the beach this way, shall we? If you do bump into me, you need to shout up because I'm a little bit deaf. I think it's all those years of misspent youth in nightclubs and very loud music. And it plays havoc with your hearing when you get to a certain age. So, there you go, look. And that is all free to enjoy. So if you're on holiday and you're looking for a beach, here's a lovely one. Seaside flag, dog friend, no dogs, dog free I'm trying to say. Little shipping boats going out. And it's really hazy this morning, it's ever so warm. And I can just see the shipyards at Barrow, but you'll not be able to see it on screen. It'll be too hazy. So we'll go around here and we'll have a look, because I happen to know that Fleetwood Beach Kiosk, or FBK as they are known, have opened a cafe. So it's on Facebook the other day. So these are the guys that have got the little units on the seafront at Fleetwood. They've got one on the Freeport on Affinity. And this is their new calf. Let's go and see if we can stick our nose in the door and have a look, because that's all. This is Paul, the owner. Very nice. That looks great. I think he's gone shy, which is not like him, really like that. Come on, Paul, let's have a look. No, he's saying no, go away. I'll go away, shall I? It looks really nice. When are you opening? Tomorrow. Lots to do. Lots to do before tomorrow. I think that meant I'm not ready. I'm not ready to show you what we've done. Looks like all they've got to do is put the food out. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. And then round there, there's some more beach huts. This is Marine Splash. You can't actually see it from here because it's at the back of the fence. I don't know what that is. I think it must have been a lighting column at some time, because this is where the swimming baths were, swimming pool, outdoor swimming pool. So there you go, that's your early morning tour of Fleetwood seafront. It's a shame it's not sunny. Everything looks spectacular when it's sunny. And I can see a lighthouse. Can you see it just down there? Just down there. One lighthouse. That's Lower Lighthouse. And it's one of 3. And if I turn around, you can just see the tops of the rides and slides at Marine Splash and some more beach huts. Right, so I am off to Fleetwood Museum this morning. It's a pepper pot. That's a pepper pot, do you mean, Eric? That? Well, I can see where you're coming from. It does look a bit like a pepper pot. So I'm off to Fleetwood Museum this morning. I've been talking to him for months. I do work with Fleetwood Museum anyway. Very interesting place if you've never been. And we've been hatching and plotting and planning what we're going to do about a come to Fleetwood Museum video for some weeks. So, the lighthouse has got a pepper pot top, Eric's trying to say. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. I'm going to go and do my video at Fleetwood Museum. So if you want to watch that, don't forget, make sure that you've subscribed to the Visit FYLDE Coast YouTube channel. Give this video a like as well. Hit that little bell for notifications if you're watching it on replay. And then you'll be able to come with us next time we go live, because we're going to Blackpool tomorrow to do something else very interesting. So there you go, you see. Oh, that's a nice breeze. And we will see you tomorrow for Brew at 2 as well. Bye for now, everybody. See you later. Bye.